I've been doing my own thing out here on the road non-stop. I ain't been home since it's been a while. Almost a month I've been out here. I'm so ready to go home today. I'm not going home today, but I'm ready. After what this motherfucker is cool. I'm trying to, well, I guess it don't matter. I ain't monetized. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. We could talk about this Traitor Trump.
Continue on I-24.
Have purposely not been paying attention and focusing on the war and the things that have been going on with Israel and Palestine and Iran. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you why. Because it ain't my damn business. It ain't my business. We got things over here we should have been focusing on. Balls that we've been dropping. Sad to say that everything revolves around this orange dude, this damn highway divider, this cone, this big orange ass cone in the middle of the road. It's alright. I felt a little, I ain't gonna say sick, but I wasn't myself this morning. I guess it might be this road fatigue, man. I was short of breath and real tired. Felt like I might pass out. I stumbled a couple times, but I think I'm alright. I'm chilling last night, man, at this receiver, waiting on my trailer. When the news come across that we done bombed Iran 3 times. Now I'm gonna tell you how dumb. I'm gonna tell you how dumb this orange dude is. First of all, he bombed Iran. Second of all, he bombed Iran and got online and started bragging about it. Third thing, he bombed Iran, jumped online, started bragging about bombing Iran, and then said this is the time for peace. But Iran don't want to have peace with us. Nigga, if you slap the shit out of me or throw a Molotov cocktail through the front window, I'm not gonna want peace neither. The time for peace was before the 3 bombs hit the ground. Now, last night that seemed like, man, dude trying to send us to war. But let me tell you something. Not only did he jump in where he shouldn't have jumped in, he jumped in, and a lot of people in the world feel like he's threatening world peace. So his buddy just set him up and told him to do shit, Putin. Now Putin like, hey man, you threatening world peace. I might have to jump on in here and show you what's happening. I might have to go fight with Palestine, man, attack America.
Please reduce speed.
I heard China on the same shit.
Please reduce speed.
Everybody's saying that, you know what I'm saying, America is not to be trusted. And now, it's not even that they saying the Republicans in America, the MAGA Republicans in America, they saying the American citizens. Because y'all gotta look at it like this. The world is like, nigga, we gave y'all a pass the first go round because we know, like y'all know, the dude snuck his way in office, he wasn't supposed to be there. The fact that we put Biden in office was like a olive branch to the world, showing them that we knew better. That Trump was a mistake, and we realized that if we wasn't going to repeat
Please
that.
reduce speed.
Well, letting Trump and Elon Musk buy their way and steal their way and sneak their way and whatever they did to get back in
Please
office,
reduce speed.
the world know it wasn't right, but the world also don't give a damn because they looking at us like America. We look at y'all as leaders of the world, and you can't tell us that this dumb motherfucker over here with the bone spurs, the motherfucker who got fat college transcripts, outsmarted y'all. They looking at us like we know y'all didn't let a crackhead like Elon Musk help outsmart y'all. Man, let me tell you, because I'm tired of repeating the part where I already called this game. I already explained this movie. But let me run something down to you. Let me run it back, rewind it. One thing I told y'all was Trump was not for America. All that Make America Great shit, I told y'all he didn't give a fuck about America and make America great again for a little while, none of that. I also told y'all before, I said, go back in your history, and you can still do this. Go back in your history.
Please reduce speed.
Listen on. Go back in your history and tell me who the last Republican president was that didn't come to the White House and start a war. I told y'all it was a surprise that Donald Trump didn't start a war his first term. He did, but he didn't. But I also came back when I figured out why he didn't, and I explained it to you. I'm going to do that again so you can see it one more time. Donald Trump waited till he was in his last month in office and pulled all the troops and let all the terrorists go and made a way for Putin as a favor to start trying to take over the lands over there that he went to war and tried to take. So now you ask me, well, what was the plan? I told y'all this. Donald Trump aligned himself with the most villainous, bad guys, the thievingest, rapingest, pillagingest people he could find. Them same people found more people that could think. And they told him, while we were paying attention to all the bullshit he was doing behind the scenes, he had a crew putting together Project 2025. We didn't hear about it until 2024. But when he was still in office, they was telling him, hey, this is like the MCU. This is like Marvel. We got to go into phases. So phase one, instead of him starting that war to get the money like most Republican presidents did, he focused on getting all his judges in place. Because he learned from the mistakes of the presidents in the past. When Bill Clinton got sideways, CIA was on his ass. When Richard Nixon got sideways, FBI was on his ass. Other presidents, Homeland Security. So what he figured out was, let me get my judges in place, and I'll get a way to overthrow the FBI, the CIA, the Homeland Security, the ATF, all that. Nobody can check me, nobody can arrest me. Let me get my judges in place, and I will come up with new laws saying presidents can't be charged for shit they do while they in office. We did not need that law. This is America. Anybody should be charged for anything that we can prove they did wrong. There should be no immunity. Immunity, none of that. For things you have done, I don't give a fuck what your job is. He tried to say, I can't go to war because a motherfucker gonna say, you damn right, bitch. What you did last night was unconstitutional. What you did last night was unjust, unreasonable. It should have never happened. But you put your judges in place to make sure you can get away with this type of shit, if only for a little while.
Please reduce speed.
He put his judges in place to make sure that he could do what he wanted to do to the FBI. So he could gut them before they gutted his ass. I can't believe, I refuse to believe that I am the smartest man in America. I know I'm up there, but I won't believe I'm the smartest. Because the thing about it is, I didn't go to school to learn this shit. I didn't go to college to study this shit. I didn't graduate high school. I didn't graduate junior high school. I shouldn't know the shit that I know. But I'm going to tell you what I know, and a lot of people are not going to believe it, but even more people are going to come back later on and say, damn, Phil, you was right. That's why I keep telling y'all. Now that he got the judges in place and he's back, we in phase 2. Now he can start the wars. He can rob the country. He can tear this motherfucker down. Donald Trump's so confused right now. He looking at Putin like, but I thought I did a good thing. And Putin like, America is bad. But the thing is, he ain't telling Trump America's bad. He's telling the world, and the world like, you know what? You might be right. You might be right. So right now, the whole world, because you have to think about it like this, and maybe I'm giving Putin too much credit. Maybe it's all Trump. But I told y'all, I said, man, this man is turning our allies into enemies. He's alienating everybody that want to help us. And it didn't make sense if you just listen to that, but I had also told you, he's not for America. He don't like America. He want to tear us down. He want to turn us into a third world country. Why? Why, you ask?
Please reduce speed.
Because superpowers have presidents and prime ministers and stuff. Third world countries have dictators.
Please reduce speed.
That's his goal, is to own America, to say it's his. So blind that he don't see. If he succeed, this ain't gonna be the America he want. This ain't gonna be the America everybody want to come to,
Please reduce speed.
that everybody look up to, that everybody says is the best.
Please reduce speed.
We already not that no more.
Please reduce speed.
We already not the best no more. This ain't DJ Khaled shit no more. Let me explain something to y'all. I told y'all, you can't trust a nigga talking about your black jobs. Because the only way you have ever heard a term close to that was our white jobs. These niggas trying to take our white jobs is what they said back in the day. Anytime they try to turn a white person against a black person, they tell them, these niggas want our white women or they want our white jobs. What the fuck is your white job? What the fuck is our black job? Let me tell you. Go back to the white jobs. When white people had white jobs, meaning jobs you couldn't get, there was jobs for your ass. You know what jobs those was? The same jobs they say the Mexicans was taking. They want you to think the Mexicans taking all the jobs you went to school for and you wouldn't get your degrees for. No. Mexicans was taking all the jobs out of the field where they wanted your black ass at. Mexicans was taking all the jobs cleaning their houses where they wanted your black ass at. Mexicans was taking all the jobs making the beds and waiting the tables and all this stuff at the hotels and the restaurant that they wanted your black ass doing. It was your black jobs. And they figured when they were having all these backroom meetings and these closed door that they were telling about the black back in their black jobs, as soon as we get these brown people out of here, they thought they were going to immigrate all the Mexicans, and then all the black folks on welfare, they would get rid of the welfare. And all the black folks on EBT, they were going to get rid of the EBT. And niggas was going to get hungry, and niggas was going to need somewhere to stay, so they was going to go to work. Fuck it, we got jobs for you now out here in this field. Boy, go get them tomatoes. Go get them potatoes. Go get them nuts and them berries. Go pick them oranges up. They thought we was gonna rush out and get them jobs. They thought we was gonna be the backbone of America again and keep their businesses afloat. That's why all the farmers is mad now that they can't get no help, because they was promised that niggas was gonna flock to them jobs. You can't pay a nigga to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and drive out to the field and pick out that shit for 14, 16 hours, back-breaking label, and you know what I'm saying? They thought we was gonna do that. Man, I'm gonna drive this truck. Y'all gonna do what y'all been doing, what you went to school to do. What been paying your bills. You not gonna rush out to their fields. You not gonna shuck their corn, pick their cotton. So what the fuck was they thinking? They wasn't thinking, they was listening to Donald Trump, who already knew he was gonna collapse this country. Dude, the traitor, man. I've been seeing it. I seen it a long time ago. I seen it before he got in office the first time. I keep telling y'all, I knew all this shit before I could see it. Listen, if you don't believe me, I'll tell you when I seen it. I'll tell you what I was watching when I said, dude for the run for president. It wasn't The Simpsons. It was White House Correspondents' Dinner with Barack Obama. When he started cracking jokes, the first one he had, when he was on Donald Trump's ass, when he showed the beginning of the Lion King and said that was his birth on video, because you know Barack Obama was being harassed by Donald Trump about his birth certificate before he won the presidency. They were trying to say he wasn't an American citizen. But Barack won, and Barack got joked, so he got on Trump's ass. And I'm sitting there watching Trump like, everybody laughing at the correspondence dinner. They was rolling. Donald Trump couldn't laugh at himself. He don't have no ability. He was mad. He was pissed. He was in his feelings. He was telling himself, and you could see it on his little orange face. I'm gonna go broke getting into the White House, and I'm gonna fuck this country up. If you don't believe me, you're on YouTube already. How about when this go off, you just go look up Barack Obama's first correspondence dinner and the jokes he was cracking on Donald Trump, and you'll see it for yourself. You'll look at that motherfucking orange face and be like, that motherfucker man. That motherfucker man. He was. One thing I've always said to people is, we have been lucky because we do not know what most every other country knows, and that is what it feels like